Hold everything. Stop scrolling. Because what Karlie Red just dropped on Instagram Live tonight is about to set the entire love and hip-hop universe on fire. After months of rumors, cryptic posts, matching tattoos nobody could explain, and young Jock swearing up and down that nothing ever happened, Karlie just looked straight into the camera, took a deep breath, and said the words every fan has been waiting and dreading to hear. Yes, I slept with young Jock. And not just once, multiple times. I'm obsessed with him. Completely, dangerously obsessed. The internet just broke. Twitter, sorry, X, is currently on life support. Love and hip-hop message boards are crashing. And somewhere right now, young Jock is either sprinting to delete old text messages, or preparing for the most explosive reunion special in reality TV history. But here's where it gets even messier. Karlie didn't just confess for clout. She says she's ready to fight for him. Publicly. She named names. She called out his current situation. She even hinted there's a baby rumor floating around that might not be as fake as everyone thought. So was this a calculated bomb drop to reclaim her power, or did Karlie Red just light the match that's about to burn down young Jock's whole world? And is the mother of his children watching this live right now, popcorn in hand, ready to go scorched earth? Stay right here, because in the next hour we're breaking down every jaw-dropping detail, every secret text message that's already leaking, every friend who's turning on Karlie tonight, and exactly how ugly this love triangle is about to get. You're not gonna believe what happens next. Let's go. The confession hit like a bomb at 2 a.m. Eastern Time when Karlie Red went live from her Atlanta penthouse bedroom, lights dimmed just enough to make her look vulnerable but fierce. She stared straight into the camera, mascara already running a little from whatever tears she'd been holding back for weeks. Fans flooded the chat with fire emojis, question marks, and all caps demands for her to spill everything. She took one long sip of something clear, probably tequila, then dropped the line that stopped 10,000 hearts at once. Yes, I slept with young Jock and I'm not sorry. I'm obsessed with him, completely dangerously obsessed. The chat exploded so fast the stream lagged for 30 seconds. People screenshotting, people recording, people calling their best friends at 3 in the morning screaming, "Did you hear what she just said?" Within minutes, clips were everywhere. Twitter timelines turned into war zones. Love and hip-hop hashtags trended worldwide. #1 in the United States, #3 globally. Old beefs resurfaced, new theories spawned overnight. Karlie didn't stop there. She leaned closer, voice dropping to that husky whisper she does when she's about to say something unforgivable. It wasn't just a one-night thing, it was months on and off. Whenever we were in the same city, we couldn't stay away from each other, and yeah, some of y'all already knew. Some of y'all were in the group chats laughing behind my back, but guess what? Now the whole world knows and I'm finally free." She wiped her face, laughed through the tears, then looked dead serious. "Jock, if you're watching this, and I know you are because you always watch my lives even when you pretend you don't, I'm done hiding, I'm done pretending. It was nothing, it was everything, and if you think you can just keep playing house with her while I'm over here bleeding, then you got me fucked up." The live ended abruptly after that. No goodbye, no peace out, just black screen and a million people left stunned, scrolling back trying to process what just happened. By sunrise, the blogs had already posted 15 different headlines. Karlie Red admits affair with young Jock, declares obsession in explosive live. Young Jock's baby mama shades Karlie Red after late night confession. Sources say Jock is furious and ready to sue. Insiders claim Karlie has receipts, texts, videos, maybe even voicemails. The comment sections under every post were pure chaos, some fans calling Karlie brave for owning her truth, others calling her messy, thirsty, homewrecker, desperate. One viral tweet read, "Karlie Red really said I'm obsessed, like this is fatal attraction, reboot sis, relax." Meanwhile, young Jock stayed radio silent. No stories, no tweets, no cryptic emojis, nothing, which for him was louder than any denial he'd ever posted before. His last public appearance had been 2 weeks earlier at a strip club event in Miami, where he was seen laughing extra hard with his current girlfriend Sheree, who just so happened to be sitting front row when Karlie dropped the bomb. Sheree didn't go live, but she did post one single Instagram story, a black screen with white text that read, "Some people love drama more than they love peace, keep my name out your mouth." The shade was instant and surgical. Fans connected the dots. Sheree knew exactly who that message was for, and she wasn't playing the quiet girlfriend role anymore. By noon the next day, paparazzi caught Karlie leaving her building, oversized shades, hoodie pulled low, but that signature red lip still popping. She ignored every question shouted at her about Jock, about the live, about the obsession, just kept walking head high like she'd already won the war. But behind those shades her eyes were puffy, swollen from crying all night. Sources close to her say she hadn't slept, hadn't eaten, just chain smoking on the balcony, replaying the live over and over, wondering if she'd gone too far or not far enough. Her phone wouldn't stop buzzing, group chats blowing up, old castmates from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta hitting her up, some supportive, some judgmental. Scrappy said in a now deleted voice note, "Girl, you wild for that, but I respect the honesty. Just make sure you protect your heart because Jock ain't changing for nobody." Mimi from the same season texted her a simple 3 words, "You good sis?" Karlie replied back with a voice note that leaked hours later, voice cracking, "Yeah, I'm good, but I'm also scared because I meant every word and now there's no taking it back." Friends who were with her that night say she kept staring at her phone waiting for Jock to text, call, anything, but nothing came, not even an angry emoji, just silence, the kind of silence that hurts worse than screaming back. In the Love and Hip Hop circle, the news spread like wildfire. At a private brunch hosted by Rashida that same Sunday afternoon, the table went quiet when someone pulled up the clip of Karlie's confession. Kirk Froston shook his head, said, "Man, Jock better handle this quick before it turns into a whole season storyline." Rashida just sipped her mimosa and said, "Honey, this already is the storyline, whether he likes it or not." Across town at a different gathering, Tom from Married to Medicine was overheard telling a group of producers this is ratings gold if they don't film a reunion special within the next month. They're sleeping on money. But the real tension was building inside Jock's camp. His manager reportedly called an emergency meeting with his PR team trying to figure out damage control. Do we deny? Do we stay silent? Do we clap back? His current girlfriend Sheree wasn't waiting for anyone's permission. She went on her own Instagram live that evening, hair wrapped in a silk scarf, looking unbothered but eyes blazing. "Listen y'all, I'm not about to sit here and play the victim role. I've been quiet long enough. Karlie can have her moment. She can say she's obsessed, she can say whatever she wants, but what she won't do is rewrite history like she was the only one in that situation. We all know how this game goes. Men cheat, women get blamed, and the side piece gets to play the heartbroken victim. Nah, not this time. I've been holding it down, raising kids, building with this man while she was out here chasing clout, and now she wants to confess for likes. Baby bye." The live got over 200,000 viewers in under 20 minutes, comments flying so fast the mods couldn't keep up. Team Sheree, Team Karlie, memes of both women popping up everywhere. One particularly savage edit showed Karlie's confession clip slowed down with Fatal Attraction music overlaid and bunny boiler text flashing across the screen. Sheree reposted it to her story with 3 laughing emojis. The war was officially on. Meanwhile, Karlie's phone finally lit up around midnight, not from Jock but from one of his close friends who shall remain nameless. The text reads, "Sis, you really did that, huh? He's heated, but he also ain't denying it. Just know you opened a door that might not close easy." Karlie read it, stared at the screen for 10 full minutes, then typed back, "I didn't open the door, I kicked that bitch down. Now let's see who walks through it." She hit send, turned her phone off, and cried herself to sleep for the second night in a row. The next morning brought the first real twist. A blurry photo surfaced on a gossip page showing Karlie and Jock together at a private afterparty in Miami 4 months earlier, her hand on his chest, his arm around her waist, both smiling like they didn't have a care in the world. The caption read, "Receipts incoming." The picture was timestamped the same weekend. Sheree had posted throwback photos of her and Jock on a yacht, calling him her forever. The timeline matched too perfectly. Fans started doing math, connecting dots, pulling up old stories, old lives, old tweets. The obsession Karlie confessed to wasn't new. It had been simmering for years, hidden behind fake laughs at events, side eyes in the club, whispered conversations in VIP sections. Now it was all spilling out and nobody could look away. The blurry Miami afterparty photo wasn't even the worst of it. By Tuesday morning, a second leak dropped, this one crystal clear, a screenshot of text messages allegedly between Karlie and Jock, dated just 3 months ago. The messages were flirty at first, then turned raw. Jock writing, "Baby, I miss that thing, come see me when you land." Karlie replying, "You know I will daddy, just say the word and I'm there, no questions, no drama." The thread went on for 20 messages, ending with Jock saying, "Shish, keep it between us, you know how it is." Karlie's final reply in the leak read, "I'm tired of keeping it between us, but okay for now, love you." The love you part sent fans into a tailspin because Jock had never publicly said those words to Sheree on any platform, not even in captions. The internet detectives went full FBI mode, pulling up every old live, every ignored story. Every time Karlie had liked a post of Jock's, within seconds of him posting it, they found patterns, dates lining up with when Jock was supposedly out of town for shows or studio sessions. Sheree's yacht photos suddenly looked like Damage Control posted the exact same weekend as the afterparty pic. Fans started comment sections with clock emojis, detective gifs, and straight-up accusations. This wasn't just an affair anymore, it was a full-blown double life exposed. One gossip blogger posted a timeline graphic that got over 500,000 views showing Karlie and Jock's alleged meetups overlapping with Sheree's pregnancy announcement last year. The math was brutal. If the timeline held up, Karlie had been around during the early months of that pregnancy. Fans were divided, half screaming, "How could he? How could she?" The other half saying, "Grown folks make grown choices, stop judging." But the judgment was everywhere. Karlie Karlie tried to lay low after the first live, but the pressure was too much. By Wednesday afternoon she went live again, this time from her car parked outside a nail salon, windows up, AC blasting. She looked exhausted but still defiant. Y'all keep asking if the messages are real. Yes, they're real. I'm not about to sit here and lie now. That would make me look even stupider than I already feel. She paused, took a deep breath, wiped her eyes with the back of her hand. I know I look like the villain right now, the obsessed side chick who won't let go, but let me tell you something. Jock pursued me just as hard. He called me at 2, 3, 4 in the morning talking about how he couldn't sleep without hearing my voice, how Sheree didn't understand him like I did. I believed him because I wanted to believe him, because when you're in it you don't see the red flags, you just see the man you want. The chat was a mix of support and hate, heart emojis mixed with middle fingers. She kept going, and yeah, I fell hard. I got the matching tattoos, I sent the nudes, I cried on the phone when he ghosted me for weeks at a time, but every time he came back I let him in because the high was worth the low, or at least I thought it was, until I realized I was destroying myself for someone who wasn't even destroying himself. The live shifted when a caller came through. It was a private number but the voice was unmistakable. Scrappy from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Yo Karlie, this Scrappy, real talk, you my peoples, but you gotta chill with this public therapy session, sis. You airing out dirty laundry that ain't just yours to air. Karlie's face hardened a little. Scrappy, I love you, but you don't get to tell me how to heal. You wasn't the one getting played, you wasn't the one hearing I love you then watching him post family pics the next day. So miss me with the chill talk. Scrappy laughed low. Damn, alright sis, I hear you, just be careful because Jock ain't the type to take this lying down. And Sheree, damn, she got that quiet rage, you know, the kind that explodes when you least expect it. Karlie nodded. Yeah, I know, and honestly I'm ready for whatever comes next because hiding hurt worse than fighting. The call ended and Karlie stared at the camera for a long moment before saying one last thing to Jock. If you're watching, and I pray you are, stop hiding behind silence, stop letting other people fight your battles, man up and face me or let me go for real this time because I'm not doing the back and forth anymore. I deserve better and deep down you know it too. She ended the live with a small sad smile. The view count hit 300,000 before it even finished. Replay value was through the roof. That same evening Sheree struck back, not with another live but with a carefully worded Instagram post, a carousel of family photos, her holding their youngest on her hip, Jock kissing the top of the baby's head, throwback shots of them on vacation. Her caption was short but lethal. Some people chase fantasies while others build realities. I choose peace, I choose my family, I choose me. Anyone who wants to keep stirring pots can stay in the kitchen. I'll be over here living my best life, protected, blessed and unbothered. The post got 1 million likes in hours, comments flooded with queen emojis, we stand with Sheree, and a smaller but vocal group saying this is gaslighting at its finest. Karlie saw it immediately and reposted it to her story with one line, the nerve of some people to play victim when they've been the villain the whole time. The repost stayed up for exactly 11 minutes before Karlie deleted it, probably talked out of it by her manager, or maybe she just realized she was feeding the exact beast she claimed to hate. Thursday brought the biggest twist yet. A blind item dropped on a major T page claiming that Karlie wasn't just obsessed, she was pregnant. The post read, sources close to a certain loudmouth reality star say she's expecting, and the father is none other than the man she just confessed to being obsessed with. Timing lines up with one of their secret meetups last fall. The blog didn't name names but everyone knew who it was. The rumor spread faster than wildfire. Karlie's mentions turned into a pregnancy watch, comments asking, is it true, are you keeping it, what did Jock say? Her phone started ringing nonstop, friends, family, even old enemies checking in under the guise of concern. One cousin called her crying, girl, if it's true you better not do this alone, we got you, but you gotta tell us the truth. Karlie didn't confirm or deny, she just posted a cryptic selfie, black and white filter, hand over her stomach, caption, only God knows the truth and he ain't telling yet. Fans lost their minds speculating due dates, googling her recent outfits, looking for bumps. The Love and Hip Hop producers reportedly started scrambling, putting feelers out for an emergency reunion taping because this drama was too big to let die on social media alone. By Friday morning, young Jock finally broke his silence, not with a live, not with a post, but with a single tweet, 3 words that sent shockwaves through the timeline, pray for me, that was it, no context, no explanation, just pray for me and a praying hands emoji. The tweet got ratioed instantly, fans quote tweeting it with everything from he's guilty AF to he's playing victim now too, to this man really out here acting like he's the one suffering. But the tweet did something else, it opened the floodgates because 30 minutes later Karlie quote tweeted it with her own 3 words, pray for us. The us was bold, italicized and underlined in the eyes of every fan who saw it. The message was clear, this wasn't over, this was just getting started, and whatever came next was going to be explosive enough to make everything that happened so far look like child's play. The tweet war between Karlie and Jock lit the fuse on what would become the most chaotic weekend in reality TV gossip history. By Saturday morning, every major blog had picked up the pray for us quote tweet and turned it into clickbait gold. Karlie read doubles down on young Jock obsession with chillingest prayer call, insiders say baby on the way. Sheree unfollows Karlie after after explosive exchange. Fans were glued to their phones, refreshing obsessively, waiting for the next bomb to drop, and it didn't take long. Around 11 a.m. Sheree went nuclear, not with words this time but with action. She posted a story series that started innocent enough, a video of her and the kids at a park laughing playing tag. Then the camera panned to a picnic blanket where she'd laid out printed screenshots, not just the text messages everyone had already seen but new ones, deeper ones dated back 2 years. One showed Jock writing, "I can't leave her yet, but you're the one I think about when I'm with her." Karlie's reply read, "Then why stay? Pain is temporary but regret lasts forever." Another screenshot showed her sending ultrasound pictures. Wait, no, not hers. A blurry sonogram with the caption, "This could have been us if you weren't so scared." The caption on Sheree's story read, "Some people talk about obsession like it's cute. It's not, it's pathetic and it's destructive. I've protected my peace for years, but today I'm protecting my family from lies, from fantasies, from women who think breaking up a home is a flex. Enjoy your moment, Karlie, because the truth always comes out." The story views skyrocketed to over 1 million in minutes. People screen recording, saving, sharing. The internet turned into a courtroom with fans acting as judge, jury and executioner. Team Sheree flooded Karlie's comments with snake emojis, receipts. "Queen, protect your kids." Meanwhile, Karlie's camp went dark for hours. No lives, no stories, nothing, just silence, which only fueled the fire. More people assumed she was guilty, crumbling under the weight of Sheree's receipts, but around 4 pages that afternoon, Karlie resurfaced, this time not on Instagram but on TikTok, a platform she rarely used for drama. She posted a raw, unfiltered video sitting on her bathroom floor, tiles cold against her legs, hair in a messy bun, no makeup, eyes red from crying. She spoke directly to the camera, voice hoarse but steady. "First, let me say this to Sheree. I'm sorry you're hurting. I really am. I never wanted to be the reason a family breaks. I never wanted kids involved. That's not who I am. But let's stop pretending this started with me. It didn't. Jock came to me first years ago when things were rocky between y'all. He told me stories about arguments, nights he slept on the couch feeling trapped. He made me feel like I was saving him, like I was the light at the end of his tunnel, and yeah, I fell for it. I fell hard. But those ultrasound pics you posted, those aren't mine. They're from a miscarriage I had 2 years ago that I never told anyone about because I was ashamed, because I thought if I lost his baby maybe he'd finally choose me instead of running back to you." She paused, wiped her nose with her sleeve. The pain in her face was real, raw, no acting, no filter. "I kept that loss to myself, cried alone in hotel rooms while he was out performing, smiling for the cameras, posting happy family shit, and every time I tried to walk away he pulled me back, said he needed me, said I was his piece. Now y'all wanna call me obsessed? Fine, call me what you want, but obsession doesn't happen in a vacuum. It happens when someone feeds it, when someone lies, when someone makes promises they never keep. So yeah, I'm hurt, I'm angry, I'm embarrassed, but I'm not the villain here. The villain is the man who played both of us like pawns. The villain is the one who still won't speak up." The video ended with her looking straight into the lens. "Jock, if you got any kind of heart left in that chest, come clean. Tell the truth. Tell your kids the truth. Tell Sheree the truth, because this silence is killing everybody, including you." The TikTok went mega viral, crossing over to Twitter, Instagram, even getting reposted by some Love and Hip Hop cast members. Rashida shared it with a single thinking face emoji. Mimi commented underneath, praying for all parties involved. "This mess is too deep." Scrappy, who had called Karlie out before, posted a story saying, "Damn, I didn't know it went this far. Respect for speaking your truth, sis, but everybody gotta heal now." The tide started to shift a little, not completely but enough that some fans who had been dragging Karlie began to question Jock's role more aggressively. Why hasn't he addressed any of this? Why let two women go at it while he hides? Why tweet "pray for me" like he's the victim? The pressure mounted. Sunday morning brought the climax nobody saw coming. Young Jock scheduled a last-minute Instagram live, no announcement, no teaser, just popped on at 9 a.m. Sharp-looking, rough and shaven, hoodie up, eyes bloodshot. He sat in what looked like a home studio mic in front of him, beat machine off to the side. He didn't smile, didn't crack jokes, just started talking low and slow. "First, I want to say I'm sorry to my kids, to my girl, to my family, to everybody who looked up to me and thought I had it together. I fucked up bad. I ain't gonna sit here and lie or make excuses. I had an affair with Karlie. It happened more than once. It happened when it shouldn't have, and I kept it going way longer than it should have. I hurt people, I hurt Sheree, I hurt Karlie, I hurt myself, and I gotta own that." The live chat froze for a second, then erupted. Hearts, crying faces, angry emojis. He continued, "I'm not proud of the man I was in those moments. I was selfish, I was weak, I chased the feeling instead of fixing what was broken at home. I told lies to keep the peace, but all I did was create more war." To Karlie, "I'm sorry for dragging you through this, for making you feel like you were the only option when you deserved better." To Sheree, "Baby, I know words don't fix this. I know I broke trust. I know I broke us, but I'm asking for a chance to make it right, not for clout, not for cameras, but because I love you and our family and I want to be better. The live lasted 23 minutes. He answered no questions, took no callers, just spoke his piece, then ended it with, "I'm stepping back from socials for a while. I need to focus on healing what I broke. Pray for us all for real." This time the live ended and the internet went eerily quiet for about an hour, like everyone was processing. Then the reactions poured in. Some fans praised Jock for finally speaking, others called it too little too late, damage control, PR move. Sheree didn't comment right away, but 3 hours later she posted a single photo of herself alone on a balcony, sunset behind her, caption, "Sometimes love means walking away. Sometimes it means staying to fight. Either way I choose me and my babies first. Thank you to everyone who showed love during this storm. God got us." The post got 2 million likes in record time. Karlie didn't respond publicly that day. Instead she posted a simple black square on her story with white text, "Healing looks different for everybody. Take care of your hearts out there." By Monday morning the blogs were already predicting the fallout. Would this end in a reunion special full of screaming matches and tears? Would Sheree take him back? Would Karlie disappear for a season or come back swinging louder than ever? Producers were reportedly in emergency meetings, contracts being dusted off, old castmates getting calls. One thing was clear: this confession, this obsession, this war had changed everything, and the pieces were still falling. Nobody knew where they'd land, but everyone was watching, waiting for the next move. The drama wasn't over, it was just evolving into something even messier, more personal, more unforgettable. By Monday afternoon the dust hadn't even begun to settle. Producers from Love and Hip Hop were already in overdrive. Word leaked that VH1 had greenlit an emergency reunion special titled Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, The Obsession Exposed, set to film in just 3 weeks. The announcement came via a slick teaser posted to the official page. Grainy clips of Karlie's confession live mixed with Sheree's picnic blanket receipts and Jock's teary apology, all overlaid with dramatic strings and a voiceover saying, "One confession, one affair, two broken hearts. This season nothing stays hidden." The comments exploded, fans begging for front row tickets, others swearing they'd boycott if it turned into another cash grab, but deep down everyone knew they'd be tuning in. The cast started getting pulled back and Rashida posted a cryptic story of herself getting her makeup done, caption, "Reunion SCN loading." Mimi shared a gym selfie with the caption, "Getting my mind right for whatever comes next." Scrappy went live for the first time since the drama kicked off, looking straight into the camera. "Y'all, this ain't just tea, this is trauma. We all family on that show, but family gotta stop hurting each other. Karlie, you, Sheree, Jock, y'all need real therapy, not just cameras. I'll be there to support, but I'm praying y'all find peace off screen too." The live got emotional when a fan asked if he'd mediate. He laughed sadly, "Man, I can't even mediate my own life right now, but if they ask me to sit in that hot seat I'll tell the truth, no filter." Meanwhile Karlie went quiet again. No posts, no stories, just radio silence that lasted 4 full days. Fans started worrying, some even started GoFundMe pages for her mental health, joking but not really, saying Queen needs a break from this circus. Then on Thursday evening she broke the silence with a long Instagram post, a wall of text, no pictures, no filters, just raw words. "I've spent the last few days offline trying to hear my own thoughts over the noise, and here's what I know: I hurt people, I got hurt, I made choices I'm not proud of, but I'm owning them all. No more hiding, no more playing the victim, no more chasing someone who never intended to catch me." To Jock, "Thank you for finally speaking. Even if it came late, it gave me closure. I needed to hear you say it out loud, that it wasn't just in my head, that I wasn't crazy for feeling the way I did. But closure doesn't mean comeback, it means goodbye. I'm wishing you healing, real healing, not the kind that looks good for the gram." To Sheree, "I'm sorry again. Truly, I never wanted your kids to see any of this. I never wanted to be part of their story. I'm stepping back, letting y'all figure out what's next without my voice in the mix. I'm focusing on me, therapy, real friends, real work, real peace. If the reunion happens, I'll show up, I'll answer questions, I'll cry if I have to, but I won't fight for a man who's already made his choice. I'm fighting for myself now. Thank you to everyone who sent love, who checked on me, who reminded me I'm more than this chapter. Y'all kept me going. Love always, Karlie." The post got over 1 million likes in hours, fans flooding the comments with "You got this, Queen, proud of you" growth emojis, hearts, praying hands. The tone had shifted dramatically, from obsession to accountability, from rage to reflection. Even some of Sheree's die-hard supporters softened a little, admitting in comments, "Damn, she really took the high road this time." Sheree didn't respond directly, but 2 days later she posted a video of herself and the kids baking cookies, laughing, flour on their faces, no caption, just the song Healing by Fivio Foreign playing softly in the background. Fans read it as a quiet acknowledgement: "We're healing too, we're moving forward without the drama." The reunion taping finally happened 3 weeks later in a massive Atlanta warehouse turned soundstage. Security was tight, no phones allowed, cast arrived in separate cars, no pre-mixing. The energy was thick with tension. Jock walked in first, head down, hoodie up. Sheree came next, kids with a nanny off set. She looked composed, but her jaw was set. Karlie was last, oversized shades, red lip, bold as ever. She didn't speak to anyone, just took her seat on the far end of the iconic curved couch. When the cameras rolled, host Nina Parker didn't waste time. She started with Jock, "So you said you fucked up, how bad was it really?" Jock Jock exhaled long, talked about the lies, the guilt, the nights he couldn't look at himself in the mirror. Then Nina turned to Karlie. You said you were obsessed. Walk us through that. Karlie's voice cracked at first, but she steadied it. Obsession isn't cute, it's addiction. I was addicted to the way he made me feel, wanted, needed, special, when I felt invisible everywhere else. But addiction hurts everybody around it, including me. I hurt Sheree, I hurt his kids indirectly, I hurt myself most of all, and I'm sorry for my part in all of it. Sheree listened stone-faced until Nina asked her to respond. She looked at Karlie directly for the first time since the drama started. I appreciate the apology, but apologies don't erase years of disrespect, don't erase my kids asking why mommy cries at night, don't erase me finding out about another woman through the internet instead of my man. I'm not here to drag you, Karlie. I'm here to close this chapter for me and my family. I forgive you not because you deserve it, but because I deserve peace. Jock tried to interject. I'm sorry, baby. Sheree cut him off with a raised hand. Not tonight, not on camera. We'll talk when the lights are off, but right now this is about truth, not fixing us in front of everybody. The room went silent. Even the producers looked stunned. Nina recovered, pushed forward, asking about the future. Are you two staying together? Jock glanced at Sheree, who stared straight ahead. He answered honestly, I want to. I'm in therapy, I'm doing the work, but it's her choice, not mine. Sheree finally spoke again. I'm not deciding anything tonight. I'm taking time. I'm focusing on my kids, on me. If he proves he's changed, maybe we rebuild, maybe we don't, but either way I'm good. I'm enough. The reunion wrapped with no big blowout, no thrown drinks, just heavy, honest moments that felt more real than any fight they'd ever filmed. When the episode aired months later, ratings shattered records. Fans dissected every glance, every pause, every unsaid word. Clips went viral. The sorry baby cut off by Sheree's hand became a meme template symbolizing boundaries in messy situations. Karlie's growth arc got praised in think pieces about accountability in reality TV. Sheree became the blueprint for quiet strength, walking away with dignity. Jock trended for weeks, people debating if his apology was genuine or strategic. In the end, nobody won, nobody lost. They all just survived the storm and kept going, because that's what happens when obsession turns into exposure, when secrets spill and hearts break publicly. The show must go on. The drama evolves, the people heal or pretend to, and the audience keeps watching, waiting for the next confession, the next twist, the next moment that reminds us love and hip-hop isn't just entertainment, it's a mirror, messy, raw, and unflinchingly human.